Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Atika binti Dahri, metric number DI210122. We are from Group 5 who would like to present about our database system for the Glora Sugar Boom Company. Before we started with our presentation, I would like to introduce my team member. First is Nurul Amisha Nabila binti Jafar, second Muhammad Hasif bin Fazwi, and Stephen Raj anak lelaki James. This is the topic that will be covered in our presentation. First, the introduction. Second, methodology. Third, database design. Fourth, demonstration. And lastly, conclusion. Next, I would like to give to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Amisha Nabila binti Jaafar. My metric number is DI210105. Next, I will proceed about the introduction of our project. First of all, it's about the background project. For this project, we choose a wine company that runs a business that sells a fragrance, which is Gloria Sugar Bomb. They started their business journey at the Target supermarket kiosk at Pirate Raja as a reseller of the Sugar Bomb fragrance, which has now expanded into the production of various products. Even though with this successful, this company only accepts cash rather than internet payment. They also keep all the employee data and the customer purchase data by using two methods. First is by using physically collecting the data using a paper, and the second is by using Microsoft Access software, which they need to keep updating weekly. Next is about the problem statement, which is we have a three problem statement. The first is the customer and the staff data were unmanageable and difficult to retrieve. Other than that is the problem having some issue with the duplicate and missing data. And last but not least, this company have faced a problem to keeping and storing product data because they have a lot of different types of sub-product categories with different level. In this project, we have a three main objectives that need to be achieved. Firstly, is about to establish a new database for Gloria Sugar Boom Company. The second one is to improve utility of data classification at this company, Gloria Sugar Boom. And the last but not least is to create a new data application for Gloria Sugar Boom Company. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
The software process model that have been chosen for this project is waterfall model, which was selected since we needed it for a system development process. It has been demonstrated that stages are processed and finished one at a time throughout the software process model. This waterfall model was a well-known software process model that is advised to be employed when emphasizing project outcomes rather than placing attention on budget or timeline restraints. So there are five phases in this waterfall model, which is first is requirement phase, where this phase is also known as gathering data or information from customer or users in order to build a system behavior. The second stage of this process model is design phase, which is it was also decided what hardware and external needs will be used, where drawings, current system diagram, conceptual database structure, and software architecture design are used to translate the gathered data into an actual execution process. And then the third phase is implementation phase, which is needed will be carried out in order to create a system prototype using the system and interface design chosen in the previous phase, which will be show the system's overall design. And the last two phases, which is known as verification and maintenance phase, where this in this project the system testing and maintenance phase will not be addressed. So this diagram is the entity relationship diagram of our project for database project. So there are around six entities in this ERD diagram. So the first entity is admin, second is product, cart, checkout, customer, and reseller. So the first relationship was between the admin and product, which is one to many. So the admin managed the products, and there are a lot of attributes for each and every entities. For the admin is email, admin ID, username, password. The admin ID is the primary key of admin. For the product, there are a lot of entities also. There are a lot of attributes also, which is volume, product ID, category, price, name, and duration. So the primary key of product entity is product ID, and then the relationship between product and reseller is many to many, which is reseller sells product. So there are a lot of attributes for reseller entity also as well, which is reseller ID, product ID, type, and commission. Reseller ID is the primary key of reseller entity, and product ID is a foreign key of reseller entity, which is inherited from product entity. And then there are one to many relationship between product, which is receives from cart, where there are a lot of attributes for cart entity, which is cart ID, product ID, customer ID, subtotal, and quantity. So the relationship between customer entity and cart is customer places order in cart, which is the attributes are address, password, username, phone number, customer ID, and email. And the last relationship was between the cart and checkout, which is one to many relationship, where cart generates order and proceed to checkout, where the attributes of checkout is checkout ID, cart ID, customer ID, and total.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Asif bin Maswazi. My metric number is DI210110. I'll explain about the normalization of this project. So, this table, as you can see here, there are many tables as Stephen explained before, and the one that 1NF is applied to is this table, which is customer table. So, the problem here is address and phone number can have many values. A single customer can have many address and phone number. So the PK might be repeated. So this will be a problem. So to fix that problem, we apply 1NF, which is to eliminate by separating them. So this is there will be three tables: customer table, address table, and phone number table. So for this table, the it is relies on the address ID, so it doesn't have the redundancy of the data. Same goes to the phone number. So the next is 2NF. So this table, product table is 2NF has been applied to this table, which is product table. Because price doesn't rely on the name of the product. Instead, it relies on the category of the product. Same goes to duration and volume. So to fix that, this is the table that 2NF has been applied. It is to remove any partial dependency. So the product only has name and category ID in the table, and instead the category has price, duration, and volume because these values depends on the category ID. I'll move on to the demonstration part. So this is the system that we have built to do a create to the data, which is create, read, update, and delete. So user can select the table from this drop down here. This field will scan the table available in the database. So for example, now it is table address. When I click select, it will change to the customer. So next is the edit. User can edit the data of this table, and to add new data, user can put the data here. For example, 21 email, added to the table. To edit the data, you can click on the edit and update, change these values. For example, click update and it updates. So, and to delete the data, user can simply click the delete button and it deletes the data. So, I want to show the result in the PHP MyAdmin, so I will add new data. And I add. So this data will be stored in the database at table customer. So the database name is GROUP5 and the data is stored in the customer table. So at number 21, the customer ID is 21, so it is stored in the database. So that's all for the demonstration. We'll move on to the next part.
For conclusion, the project development has a significant positive impact and has resulted in noteworthy accomplishment aligned with the objective. These achievements include establishing a new database for the Glora Sugar Boom Company, which has improved the utility of data classification within the organization and helped to manage the data of the customer. This project also has successfully created a new data tea application specifically tailored to Glora Sugar Boom Company needs. That's all from us. Thank you.